Hi, I wanted to share a new product that I just found that might be helpful when you're preparing research papers and assignments that require a bibliography. You may already use a site such as easybib.com or citationmachine.net. There's a few of them that help create citations and bibliography list entries. Um, it was just became apparent over the past week or so, and it's probably not been available for very much longer, that if you use Google Docs to write papers or anything like that, Easybib created an app or a plugin that you can run within Google Docs that is pretty useful in formatting citation, bibliographic list, citation list entries for your paper. It doesn't do anything with in-text citation. You still have to know how to do that. But let me show you where that lives, and it may be something that you're interested in. So in Gmail, you click over here in the little sort of grid icon to bring up Google Drive. I'm going to go from Google Drive and create a new document right here. You could write a term paper here. It's a pretty good word processing document, and you also have the great advantage of not having to ferry around or worry about losing or borrowing flash drives to plug in to move papers around. This all just lives within your Holy Family Google account, and you can pick it up anywhere you have a computer. So I do recommend Google Docs. It's got all the features you probably need for word processing. You can always sort of clean it up in Word at some later date. But the new Easybib plugin, there are add-ons right here. Get add-ons. And it's the big featured one right now. Of course, there's no cost to it, so I'm going to click here. Give it the permissions it needs to install itself. And working. All right, so now I have a new add-on that will search for books, journals, and websites and format your citations in their major styles and create your works cited or your reference list page all within your document. So let me show you how that works. All right, I'm going to write some text here. This is my paper, blah, 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 type. I'm going to bring up what I have now as a listing for the Easybib bibliography creator. I'm going to manage my bibliography. And it will come up over on the side here. It may take a couple of seconds to come up. Yeah, and you see I have some options here. I can search for a book source, a journal article, and a website. What I need for a book is the ISBN, and the ISBN number is available, either if you're looking in the library catalog, you can find it, or it's usually printed, on the back page of the book or inside somewhere. The ISBN is the unique identifier for every book that is published has one. And I'll type in this one. It's 9780036. I'm going to type in the ISBN number here and search for it. And this is, in fact, Reading and Understanding and Applying Nursing Research by James Fain, published last year by F.A. Davis. So this is the correct book. I'm going to select that. And I'm going to select APA style. And I'm going to add it to my document. And as you see, pops up. Fain, JA 2013, that's correctly formatted, reading, understanding, and applying, italicized and in lowercase, that's perfect too, the city of publication and the publisher. So that is perfectly well formatted reference entry in APA format for a book, so that's great. Let's see how it deals with journals. I did notice it had a couple of drawbacks, things you need to be aware of. It's not 100% perfect, but here's journal articles. What it's looking for here is, I have tried it with the title and keywords to not very much success. With the DOIs, it does pretty well. And again, the DOI is written usually somewhere. Not all journal articles have one. You find it somewhere on the front page, or if you're in a database, this is a Sage database, you can look for it somewhere. Here's a DOI. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go back to my document, paste that in. We're still in APA. And I'm going to search for that DOI. And again, it looks like it's right. RSS is professional, from the Active Journal of Active Learning in Higher Education. So let's choose that one. And I'm going to add that to the document too. Okay, this is one of the things that I saw that is in error, I think at this point at least, in the plugin. 2012, I have no idea what this 12 is. It doesn't have any place there as far as I know. But other than that, it's correct. The author, the date, the title of the paper, the italicized title of the journal, and all of the location information, the issue and volume, page numbers, and the DOI. And again, everything's nicely indented as it should be in API style, so that's also great, another great citation. Finally, it does do websites as well. And it does those, again, with one small thing that probably needs to be corrected. It takes the default position of adding the date viewed, which you used to have to do for all website citations, and still have to do in other citation styles, but not in APA most of the time. So website, ask for the URL, posting that in. It's going to look for it, and this is correct. Active Learning, you've got questions, we got answers from the website. I'm going to select that. And I'm going to add that. It's got no date, couldn't find a date on the page. It has the retrieve date, which I'm going to remove. There aren't that many reasons to keep it in. You see it's putting everything where it should be too. The numerical ones go first, and it's organizing them alphabetically as they should be. So I'll just take that out, retrieve from the specific date, and just leave in the retrieve from statement with the full URL. And that again, after that brief correction, is a correctly formatted APA style citation for a website. I give it a try. I think it's okay. You still have to be aware of the rules because most of these online citation generators, they either have like a broad default and they don't capture the specific needs of a particular kind of citation. So if you have citation questions, the library does have, scroll up real quick, remember we have a very sort of fully featured research guide that you can find in most of the topic areas for citing sources. It does give you information and examples for APA, MLA, and Chicago, kinds of most of the different formats that you need to be aware of to cite. And of course, if you have any questions, you can come to the library and we'll try and answer them for you. So thanks again. Thanks for using the library, and we hope to see you here.